Okay, for all of those who have seen my videos in the past, I'd like to use this measuring string to figure out how much a dragon fruit weighs or how big it is. So this is a circumference of the biggest American beauty fruit I ever seen in my garden. So let's see what it is. So it's kind of right at this dot right here. So you can see clearly. So it's right there. I'm going to keep at the bend. So this is the 5 foot mark or 5 inch mark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, so I mark it, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another 5 inches. Here's so that's 10, 11, and 12. So it's about 12 inches. So let me pull up my cheat sheet right here. So this is what I did last year. If you do some math, so volume is 4/3 pi r cubed, right? And circumference, which I have, is 2 pi r. So if you calculate the r, you will have the circumference. Well, I don't know, but anyways, I have the circumference, and I need to figure out the r, and then I just figure out the r, right? So because I have the circumference, which is 12 inches, now I can calculate the volume, and I already did the math. So if you have a 12 inches, it equals to about 16.1 ounce. For those of you who work in the kitchen a lot, you know 16 ounces is a pound. Yup. This, my friend, is gonna be a pound. And it's still kind of green, so there's still a little bit more room to get out there. It is so beautiful. I love these 1 pound looking American beauties. I don't know if it's gonna be the biggest one I ever have, but it's definitely one of them, way up there. Because I don't get a lot of 1 pounder American beauties, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna eat this one, because in my mind, I'm gonna give it to a very special person. I'm not gonna name his name, but I gotta give him a code name, right? What is something so unique that no one can figure out? You know what? Instead of naming him, I'm just gonna say, this is gonna be for a can of oysters. Yup, that's the nickname, a can of oysters. So that's the person I'm gonna give it to. Maybe next week. It has to be next week, otherwise this thing's gonna split right open. If you look carefully, it's starting to split somewhere in there. See, there's a little bit split already, so by the time I give it to him, it's gonna split a little bigger, but I want it to be a little bit redder. So that'll be so sweet. That's gonna send him to the moon. Oh yeah, this guy is gonna be like fantabulous. Now, I'm looking at this American Beauty here, just so you know that there are 3 waves of fruits when they grow. Let me zoom out a little bit to give you a better look. So this is wave 1. So the bud came out on May 22nd. Here's the date, if you can't see it right there, May 22nd. That's when I noticed the bud showed up. And today is August 18th. So this is the very first, one of the first buds that showed up in my garden this year in 2024. So that's wave 1. And August 18th, so I'm gonna wait. If I wait 4 days, it'll be exactly 3 months to harvest a fruit from bud to fruit, right? I mean, I could harvest it any plus or minus a couple days, but usually probably sooner rather than later. So that's wave 1. But if you look up here, let me take my camera off the mount. I have some flowers that just bloomed a couple days ago, and I still have another one here. So I call these my wave 2 fruits, because the buds came out probably like a month after this one. So in June. See, that's wave 2. But today I just noticed this little guy right here. Yeah, that little guy missed the bus. Everybody was ready to go. You know, they got their signal. Yeah, come on, let's go. It's a you know, fruiting season. Let's go. But this little guy didn't want to wake up. So he is showing up on August 18. Probably yesterday, August 17. Yep. So he's coming out way late. So he's like wave 3 for my American Beauty plant here. In fact, this guy, if you follow the branch, is on the same main branch that this one was. So it's from the same plant. So the same plant has 3 waves. Now the last wave is usually less. I don't have a lot of buds, only this one. So I'm just gonna mark it, and then yeah, it's too late, you know, to have it in my area. It's too late. Too late. Too late. Too late for love. Oh, anyways, it's 8/17, right? So if this one took 3 months to be a fruit, where is that gonna take me, right? August, September, October, November 17th. We're talking about mid-November to get a fruit out of this guy. That's like in the midst of rain and winter and all that, right? So I don't know how that one will grow. How it may get too cold. Hopefully it doesn't rot on here. So let me zoom in a little bit to show you that there he is. So there are the 3 waves of dragon fruits. I was about to call it a day until I saw these 2 little latecomers. This is my delight. It has no buds, no fruit whatsoever this year until I see this today. 2 buds showed up. August 18. Are you kidding me? Oh man, you are so late. Man, when you come out, man, I'm just gonna spank you guys for coming out so late. Alright, 8/18. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm just gonna put some notes like this. I don't like to write the numbers too close to the fruit because once the fruit gets big, I won't be able to see the number. So 8/18, finally, the light shows up, you know, at the dirt wave of my other fruit. So even though it never had fruits this year, so I don't know if you call it a dirt wave. I mean, for it, it's a first wave, but you know, compared to all the others, it's late. So it's, you know, I'm just gonna put them in the dirt wave category. Yep, so these are the latecomers. Okay, I just want to show you this one last dirt wave of a fruit bud. This is my oldest American Beauty plant. So this is the one that I got for like, you know, probably 5-6 years now. So this is an old one, and I got it back from my father-in-law because he doesn't want to grow them anymore. I just noticed it today, so I'm just writing 8/15 on here. Well, or 8/16. Today's 18. So I know it was, it looks bigger than 17. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a guess. It could be 8/15, right? But somewhere around there. Anything in the middle of August is considered a dirt wave for me. So let's see how these babies will turn out.